So we are live, I think. Let's just have a look here on the old YouTube. Yeah, there you go. We're live again with a Stellina telescope. Just trying to initialize it now. Initialize it. As you can see, bottom left screen. In the background of that telescope there, we've got Stellarium running. With our, let's just move to my location. Is about there. I'm just going to change the viewing method. 1 second. I think we need, yes, labels. Use the labels, blah blah blah. Getting rid of that for a minute. Right. Here's we've got in this night sky. I'll connect this up in a minute. As soon as it's initialized, I'll connect the software up because I'm running it off my phone and off the PC, but you can't take control of both at the same time. So my phone's got control of it at the minute, and as you can see, the scope is. I just picked the picture up a bit so you can see. You know, see the lens on it now there. Right, as I say, we're live on YouTube tonight. It's normally Facebook, but I like to go direct to YouTube every now and again. Just let's wait for this. I think it's still a bit too light outside. We've got 25 to 11. I don't normally go live till 11 o'clock. It starts picking up some stars then. But the focus correction on it's working okay. That means it's trying to find something. It'll tell us in a minute it's failed or whatever because there's no stars out just yet. I'm trying to get it a bit earlier because the moon's out over the back end of my fence. I can just see it. It's in a bad orbit, the moon, for me at the minute. I haven't done the moon with Stellarium yet. Stellina. So we'll just have to wait and see what it's doing. Just finishing the focus correction up now, so let's see if it goes and picks something else up. I'll move the camera into the screen, middle of the screen a bit. There you go. So I can see it better there as well. I'd say Stellarium's in the background there, so that's where I pick what I want to look at. The software's also, obviously a lot of people know this, but the software's got loads of choice on it as well. Constellations, planets, galaxies, nebula and all this stuff, so I don't know whether you know about Stellina or not, but we'll have a little look what's going on. It's another clear night tonight. We're about 5 on the run so far. I'm made up. Normally pissing down all year in the UK, so all the UK lads are out giving it large till stupid hours in the morning because they haven't had no clear skies for a while. We're all in the same boat. Yeah, so just wait. It's auto focusing now. That means it's found something. So with a bit of luck, it'll lock onto something in a minute and set itself up. Nice new battery in it. I bought another battery for it. You know, one of those things you charge your phone up with when you're out and about. It's like a mobile boosted up rocket type of thing for your phone. But it doesn't seem to work very good. It's a lot more ampage involved. Sorry, milliamps. And I think the one for the Stellina is 10,000 milliamps, and this is 900,000 milliamps. So it's the right voltage. It's only 5 volts or whatever, but it doesn't seem to work on the Stellina very well. Whether it's just me or what, I don't know. Yeah, been on air for about 4 minutes. That's all. It's just finishing off its autofocus now. So I'll transfer it to the TV in a minute, to the TV, to the stream. I'm very old-fashioned like that. Yeah, I'll transfer it over to the stream in a minute. Right, it's giving me a choice now, so let's just have a look on here. There you go. And this is what it's actually looking at, this screen here. So I'll just pick something. I'm going to pick let's have a look here. I don't want to go on nebula and all that crap. I want to browse other categories. I'm going to try the solar system and the moon straight away. Right. It's going around now. You can see the telescope, but a bit of luck I might be able to just catch it before it pops over the top of my roof. Yeah, what's going on here? Hang on a minute. It is connected. It's saying it's not connected. Just give us a second. Stellina. Come on. It's saying, what's it keeps doing that for? Hang on, let's just check the setting on it. Make sure it is. Settings are Wi-Fi settings. Sorry about this, it's going to be a bit blue. Show. Stellina, it's not turned on there, that's why. There you go. Any second now. It's connecting to Stellina now. There we go. Get rid of that out your screen. Right, it's having a go at pointing at the moon. So this will be like a live video footage. This it won't be a picture taking session. Move it a bit over here so we can see. Come on, what's going on there? Open. It's giving me the funnies. Okay, observation failed on that one, so I can't see the moon just yet. It's on Stellina there. It's on Stellina. Search for the targets. Here we go. Right, what should we go for? Let's try the moon again. It's virtually there on it anyway, so. Right, checking position and accuracy and all that crap again. If we have a look on Stellina here, Stellarium, we'll find the moon. I'll just go for this. Go for the search on it. Type in the moon. And it'll soon blast up. I know it's only low in the sky, but she's there, look. I'll just move this out the way a little bit. Yeah, the moon's just there, so it is low. Let's bring it up here. Yeah, the moon's low in the sky, so and it is looking at it, checking position, but it should do a little song and dance in a minute. No, there's the song and dance. It must be too low. Let's just try something else for a couple of minutes. Let's try, I think Saturn's too low as well at the minute. Yeah, it's turning around the scope, look, but I think it's a bit too low. Yeah, that's me hedge. It'll be picking up me hedge from there, I think. We'll just have to settle for an old nebula or something otherwise, just to get going. I don't know what the orbit's like of the moon. I think it's quite shallow. It sets quite early at this time of the year, so I'll have to wait till it's higher in the sky. Yeah, you can soon tell it's not going in. Things start to happen quite quick. If it's just checking like this. Oh, tracking. No. Thought it was tracking something then. If it says tracking and stays on track and it's picked it up. Well, this is bouncing in between tracking position and checking position, sorry. We'll try a little nebula. As I say, it's only quarter to 11. I mean, the stars are not even out properly just yet. But you can drop any comments in the chat there if you want to, whoever's watching. We can have a quick talk about something if you want. Right, let's see observation. Well, let's track a Let's check something in the sky that we can actually see, eh? Search for an object. Let's have a look here. What do we want to search for? Let's go back out of that. Back out of that. Right, M13 Hercules cluster. Dumbbel Nebula. Let's try that one. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I think it's up towards the east at the moment. And it's high, so that'll pick that one out. That should pick that one out, alright. So we'll try the dumbbell on our search on here. Dumbbell. Dumbbell, come on. Dumbbell Nebula, there we go. Right. There we go. Let's zoom in on it a bit. There you go, skis. Oh, that's travelling quick, isn't it? Better back off a bit. There you go. Right, it says tracking activation on here now. That means it's locked in on something. So, it's locked in. See how fast it's moving in the sky, look, because we're close up to it on Stellarium here. This will come out with a ring in a minute with like a time tunnel effect. There we go. And that means it's actually going to draw some light in and start giving some pictures off straight away. There we go, skis. Get me comfortable in my big chair. Yep. Come on, baby. I'll just move it on Stellarium out the way a bit, otherwise we're going to lose it off the screen. I'll back down a bit off it so it takes longer. The closer you get to something when you zoom in on Stellarium, it pisses off the screen dead quick. But hey, I normally get a great result off this, even after one shot. But it is, as I say, it's still quite early. But judging from the picture of the scope itself, it's actually high in the sky, which is quite good. If you're low in the sky, it's going to have a load of atmospheric crap. So, like Saturn and the Moon at the minute, they're quite low. Yeah, there we go, look. There's the ring we're waiting for. Bang. First picture. How's that? Second picture. There she is straight away. The Dumbbel Nebula after 3 pictures. Wow. 4 pictures. Look how quick that's brightening up. It's amazing. Yeah, that is amazing, that. Dumbbel Nebula. 4 shots. 5 shots. Wow. That's awesome. Six shots. What I'll do here, watch, I'll let you see as well. And I'll put my drink down. I'll let you have a look how many shots it's taking. I'll just move it over so you can actually physically see the count. There you go. On the side scale there, I'll move the camera out the way as well, so you can just have a quick look at the count here up on the right hand side. And there's the nebula there, as you can see, and it's only done 9 shots. I think you're supposed to be on these for about 30 seconds or so. Sorry, 30 minutes or so. Yeah. 10 shots. Now I'm going to move it back a bit so I can actually see the nebula there and Stellarium there. I'll bring my camera back over as well because I like my camera in the middle-ish. There we go. And that's my garden fenced there, and if anyone wants to come round and give it a quick paint for me, I'll be very happy with that. Let's move it back a bit, it's not quite in line with Stellarium there. There you go. Stellarium and God almighty, keep forgetting all these Stellarium and Stellina. Everything's with S's and Ariums and Enas. Yeah, so that's the Dumbbel Nebula. That's 14 pictures, 2 minutes and 30. Yeah, fun-dabby dozy. I might be flickering a bit. I've got like not halogen lamps, LEDs in the sky here and the air, which is making my image like flicker. I'm not sure if it's like that where you can see. I don't know. Right. So what I'm going to do is just mess about over to the right of it. That's 17 shots, and look how clear that is coming now. That's amazing, that is. And I think here, let's just have a look here a minute. Let's get me things up here. How far it is away. How far is the Dumbbel? A bit grey on my keyboard. Nebula from Earth. It is in between 7 and 11,000 light years away. I mean, that's just naughty. Sorry about that. I'm just moving the screen over to the other side. That's amazing. Just swapping a few screens here. Just forgive me for a minute. Sorry. Right.
Claim your free business profile on Google so you can manage your hours, safety information.
Google. Yeah, 25 pictures. 25 pictures. It's amazing shit, isn't it? 25 pictures. Wow. 28 pictures. All this data's ace. I'm not sure. I was a bit iffy at first. I thought, well, we're not seeing anything because it's got no eyepiece on Stellina. So how do you know if the software is what we're seeing is inside the actual on a storage unit inside Stellina itself, and we're being conned? Because don't get me wrong, if it's true and if everything's supposed to be like it is, and it's amazing. I just can't get over a little 80mm telescope, 80mm aperture. It's got like a 400mm focal length, and it's pulling out such fantastic. I mean, I've got a 9¼ case grain in the shed with all its toys on it, and that's only 9¼ inch. It's alright, it is a reflector and this is a refractor, but and how does the big scope? I can't get my head round how this is fantastic. I'm really made up with it if it's true, but I'm giving it all kinds of tests and asking different people with Stellina themselves, are they having any thoughts about it or what, you know. So yeah, if it's true, it's brilliant. I mean, look at this now for 29 shots. You can see it there, massive ball there with hydrogen and sulfur, and wow, you know, it's fantastic. I can't get over this dumbbell. And there's one called the Ring Nebula as well, the same kind of colour system, but it's tiny and sharp. Fantastic. And all the nebulas like the Crab and the Heart and all them, the Eagle Nebula, the American Nebula, they're brilliant. On here, the hydrogen filters inside are brilliant. It just whops all them reds out straight away. And you can, you know, I'll show you a little something here what it can do as well. Just tap on here. What have we done there now? Come on. Right, you can tap on this little camera icon, go to your photos, and you can mess with this. Watch this now. You can, all them colours popping, look at that. That is amazing. And when you're finished, you can alter you look at that, you can alter all the the noise and everything on it and just save it onto your drive. How great's that? You know, how great is that? Right, we're on 36 shots, and that's fantastic. Even on my phone, awesome. Even on the phone, awesome. Yeah. Right, let's get down here out the way. There you go. Sorry, I'm just setting my screens up here. Yeah, 37 shots. Wow, isn't it? Let me know how you think. Let me know if you need to see anything either. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you need, if you want to look at something, download yourself that Stellarium here and have a little look in the night sky, see what you want to look at. There's our little dumbbell there. Just going to check on the moon again, see if we can have a quick look at the moon, see if it's climbed any higher. See, it's not really climbing, I think it's losing height at the minute. Look, I think that the orbit's coming down. This is a shame because that's what we'd be looking at there. Yeah, I think that's sinking behind my house now, see? It's sinking, baby. I can actually show the orbit of the moon on the Stellarium program here, but we'll get it. We'll get it. That's a fantastic piece of rock. 2 eyes and a nose. The man on the moon. Right, let's get back to our little Dumbbel Nebula here. 44 shots, and it's as bright as hell now. 44 shots. Right, what I want to do now, I'm going to end it here. I want to just take a quick picture of it now. I'll take some shots on my phone to store, so I can load them onto my little sites later on. And we'll stop that one. Then we can look at something else. Right, I'm going to go for the moon. God loves a tryer. I'm going to go for the moon to see if it'll. But I think it's too low now. The moon. I've got houses and all kinds there, and a quick look. Daniel. Yeah. It is. It's fantastic, Daniel. Yeah. I'm just overwhelmed myself at the end of the day. I think it's not right because it's too good. And normally when things are too good, I mean, you know, they're not true, are they? But yeah. Nice to drop in there, Daniel. Yeah, the quality's stunning, mate. I say my big scope doesn't even do this well, and I've got the latest cameras and everything for it, you know. I think I feel like I'm cheating because I just lumped it outside on an old box to give it a bit of height, so we can see over me fences and stuff. Right, the picture of the camera has just gone down. I don't know why. Yeah, it's going soon. Oh, hang on, the moon. That can't be alive. That cannot be live. It is. Look at that. Is that a bit wow? Or is it just me? I'll get a picture of that quick. That is fantastic, isn't it? Wow, that is something else. No, I didn't think it'd get that. It was too low. I mean, we just caught it then between the buildings. Wow, look at that. I've never seen that one before. That's ace. Yeah. What do you think about that, Daniel? That is smart. And it's moving as well. You can see it moving on the main screen here. It does that with the planets. It doesn't take still shots like the normal nebula and stuff. It doesn't stack anything. It just gives like a live video. That is amazing. Ah! I'm chuffed to death for that one. I mean, that'd zoom right in as well, that would have... I mean, it's not jumping around in the sky. There's like no pollution on that at all. Normally if it's low in the sky as well, it's, even with my big scope, it's like side to side and it's fuzzy and it's blur, but wow, that is amazing. I can't stop saying wow now. Got a splinter in my hand here. Yeah, that is fantastic, isn't it? Love to see the picture quality before you love the content. It's my go-to before bed. Yeah, it's crazy good the quality is. It is, mate. Yeah, love the content. It's my go-to before bed. Yeah. Look at that, Daniel. There's what you said about the quality of the moon, mate. That is awesome. And what I'll do when it's, I've took a couple of shots of it on my phone. Right, I've done that. What I'm going to do later on some software, I'm going to have a play with this because it's such a good picture. I'll have a play with that, and then we'll have a mesh. Spot on, the good video of the Stellar again. It's on. Yeah, I used the DLSM myself at was it 750 or the 650D. I've got on the big scope out there, and it is good, but this one is like wow. I can't get it that clear. If you have a look at it, it is moving though, Daniel. It is moving. I thought, you know. And it's tracking it because my scope's actually moving, if you can see my scope down below. And the edge is so refined, it's unreal. I think that's going to be my new backdrop. Yeah. Yeah, it holds its own, mate. You're right there, kid. It holds its own, that does. It's not jumping about, it's not, you know. Fantastic. Yeah, and the moons are going to get a bit, let's just have a look at the moon on Stellarium here. Yeah, look, Danny, it's actually the same orientation as well. Have you seen that, Daniel? That is the actual animation of the moon at the minute. And if you look, it's all the right shadows in the right place. The craters are all in the right place. The eyes and the nose, like I was saying before. So it's actually a live video, so we know it's live. So that's good. Wow. I'm chuffed to death, tell you the truth. Right, we've been on that for quite some time now. What I'm going to do now is end that one. I don't want it end because it's so nice. There you go. I've ended it now. Oh god, that was so sad. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at Jupiter. That should be down to the east now. My camera should spin to the east. Or is it going too low? Because it's still quite early. It's only 11:05. I might just get Jupiter a bit of luck. And it's been clear, and it's been quite sharp for a. Let's have a look on the old stellarium here. Jupiter. Where's it? Jupiter? Jupiter. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this. There we go. There's Jupiter on the stellarium. So I don't think, judging from my scope, I think it's too low. Because that's where my hedge line is. So I might have trouble with that one. Just give it a second or two. Just going to give it a second or two. You might just sneak between the bushes and get a quick little grip on it. Yeah, it's still checking position here, so I don't think it's gonna pick it up because there's a hill. There's a hill over there to my left where the camera's pointing as well. So yeah. Yeah, we'll give that another hour or so, let it climb. I'll try Saturn. Try Saturn instead, because it's a bit touch higher, Saturn is. So we'll stop that other one first. Come on. Okay. Start observation of Saturn instead. There you go, it's going to climb a touch. And it goes to the right a bit, so let's have a look ski. That was exciting, the moon then. I've never had the moon. It's the first time I've had the moon since I've had the stellarium. That Discord, but full. Yeah, I used Discord, Daniel. Yeah, yeah, and I'll have to have a little mess around. I'm just getting used to this software at the minute, Daniel, and then I'll start opening little chats and that, you know. I don't mind talking back to people on here, it's okay. I don't mind that. Right, let's have a look at well, we all know what Saturn looks like. So we'll just do a search for it and see what kind of orientation is on it. Sat. There you go. Saturn. And there's a little bugger there, look. So it's on the piss to the right, facing us slightly. Look how quick that's moving. It's got tracking activation on the main screen here. That means it's locked onto it. Oh, you little sod. Oh. Stopped it. Yeah, look how quick it's tracking that one, so I'll just double click it and lock it in the middle. Just get this out the way a little bit. There you go. So we can see Saturn there. Won't be that good. Tracking activation, come on. Yeah, you can't mess around with the ISO on this, which is bad. I don't think so anyway. Because when you got likes of Jupiter with all its moons, Io, and all the rest of them, and yeah, you can actually alter the ISO to bring up the moons, make them shine a bit more. You can with the old DLSRs and all that stuff. I know that, but shame on this. It's just lacking a couple of little tweaks, but you will get it if this is all going to take off. I know it's very expensive at the minute. It's got to cost me about £3 million, and the import duty. Well, don't start me on that one. But yeah, it wants to tweak it all and get it over to a Windows instead of Android. I don't know why they've done that, because with Windows it'll share to everyone in the world dead easy, and it'll obviously sell more units for them as well if you think out. Now it's got tracking activation again here, but let's see if it actually locks onto it. It normally picks up Jupiter first with it being bigger, but as I say, it's only 11:10. So So let's see if it does. If it does, if it doesn't, we'll try something else. No, operation failed. So still a bit early, yeah. Let's go on. Yeah, they've done what Venus is out of range, Jupiter, Saturn and the Moon are still on. Mars and all them are still low. So let's have a look at something else. Now let's take a look at Black Eye Galaxy. Doesn't that sound good? M3. M3's a bright little one, but where is it? Let's have a look where M3 is on Stellarium. M3 globular cluster. M3 there. What is M3? Oh, that's a bright one. Where the friggin' hell is it though? Let's have a look what M3 is. It's oh, it's right over my fence up to the right a bit. Okay, let's try M3. Watch it turn to the right now. My scope and lift up a bit with a bit of luck. Yep, there she goes. Yeah. So M3. Let's get up here, wherever she was then. There she is. And let's blow it up so we can see what it looks like. Well, that's setting, look, that's setting. That's going downhill, that one. Yeah, that was going downhill. Right, oh, it's over in the north. Well, more round than... It's west, northwest, I think. The scope's pointing. But it's high enough for me to get it. It's high enough for me to get it, so... Yeah, some amazing photos on there from others who are into it, so yeah, astrophotography. Yeah, I'll have a look, Daniel. Yeah, it's not a problem, mate. Yeah, and just come on, wait for this thing to lock in here. That'll be millions of light years away. Tracking activation. There you go. So it's locked onto something. I say could do with being a bit darker really, but we're getting there now. We'll get our little ring of confidence in a minute, the time tunnel I call it. And once you get the time tunnel, it's starts dragging light in, so yeah. And you can process these as well, these pictures, to get I think they're called TIFFs, aren't they, or whatever, which is the raw files. Stick them into your Photoshop and all that and mess around. There we go, here's the time tunnel that we're talking about. Or we should call it the light tunnel. The light tunnel. Yeah. Live on YouTube, 39 minutes. Started streaming 17 minutes ago. No one ever. Started streaming 39 minutes ago. Don't know where YouTube's getting its stats from. Yeah, as you can see, Stellarium on the left hand side, Stellina's software on the right hand side, and you got a video of the live Stellina at work down there. Now it's in a stage now we don't know where it's just gathering light. After this little solid ring happens now, it's going to kick us some pictures straight away. But there you go. M3. 2 pictures. I mean, how good's that? How good's that? It's bang on. It's bang on. The one on the left here, Stellarium of No One Knows, which you all obviously do. That is an animation of what's in the universe today, and it's quite accurate as well. It must be fed by NASA and all the other stuff. And Stellina's software is here on the right, as you can see here. And this is basically 50 seconds, 5 shots, 10 seconds per shot. So it's at a minute's worth, 6 shots at the minute. And look at that. And at M3, how far is M3 away? Let's have a look as M3. How far is M3? M3 Galaxy, M3 Cluster, M3 far, M3 Cluster. This is an M3 Cluster, I think. 33,000 light years away. I mean, how good's that? 33,000 light years away. That little cluster there. And what is the in there? 1,000 stars or more? Awesome, awesome. It is breathtaking if you think about what it is. 33, and it's only took 8 shots so far. And look what light that's bringing in now. Wow. Wowdy diddly dowdy. NGC 5272 it is, according to my little screen on the left hand side. Google. Actually it's Bling, but I do prefer Google. How big is the cluster of stars? Let's have a look here. Wow, 500,000 stars. There's me saying 1,000. It's 500,000 stars in there. He must be counting these big ones as well. Wow. 1 minute 50, 11 shots. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, what do you want to look at, give me a shout. Won't let me send the link. What I search robot versus nerd. Oh yeah, that's Astro Biscuit. His name is, I think. YouTube. Also Discord link in the bio. Definitely recommended. Yeah, his name's Astro Biscuit. Rory, his name is, isn't it? Yeah, I've dropped him a message or two myself, and he's quite funny. He has that little stupid white rabbit job kicking off. Rory, yeah, Astro Biscuit, I think his channel is, and he does, yeah, Nerd Against the Robot, yeah. And actually, it's a bit of a con because he has the Stellarium, not Stellarium, Stellina, and he builds this sort of telescope of his own off his mate. He bums some gear, and the shots are amazing from both telescope and Stellina, but it sides in his favour to stop him killing nerds in the end, because he said, I'll give up being a nerd if a robot beats me. It's actually a quite good little video. I like him. He's funny. Makes me laugh, that lad. And I've joined that other site on Facebook as well, the old Stellina. It's a Stellina site, you know, and there's some lovely stuff on there as well. Some nice people, you know. Funny. That Astro Biscuit though does make me laugh. Right, that's done 13 shots, 2 minutes 10. I'm not going to stay here. Obviously, I'm going to take some snaps of it for our little page later. I've done that, so I'll put them online later. I'll stop that now, and we'll have a little route of what else is out there, in our little clusters, solar systems, others. Just have a nice red nebula, Right, the cat's eye, the ring, Fetus, Iris Nebula, Tulip Nebula, Pelican Nebula. Let's go if we can find a swan. Let's go see the Swan Nebula. Crescent, Omega, Pelican. I think there's a swan, isn't there? An open cluster. We don't want that. We've done the Crescent Nebula and the Omega, which is very nice, the other night. Let's have a look at the Pelican. Let's have a look at the Pelican on our little stellarium. Pelican, Pelican Nebula, there we go. Let's see if we can bring it up for you. Whoa, that's a biggie as well. Look at that. Oh my god, that's huge. Let's see where it's situated though. In the east, is it? It's in the north. Oh, it's right north. I might get it if it's high enough. So we'll try the Pelican Nebula, Start observation on that. It should turn the scope now. Here we go. Yeah. Pelican Nebula. There it is. Right up there. There she is. The Pelican Nebula. That's fantastic, isn't it? Not all that brightness. Now, it's going nice and high, so that's a good thing. Higher the better. That's in a great position for my garden, that is. This should be an easy target. Nice and high, no distortion in the atmosphere. Tracking, pointing at the target. This should be a whopper. Look at all that hydrogen there. All hydrogen gas. The most abundant chemical in the universe. And I have to pay electric bills. Yeah. Checking for position. Come on, it should lock in a minute. Pelican Nebula. Tracking, there we go. That means it's locking in on it. Pelican Nebula. It doesn't say in light years on the information. Gives you all the declarations, right ascension and all that, but it doesn't tell you how far away it is. There we go. There's our little light tunnel. It's going to start banging some pictures in a minute. Oh, pardon me. Got the burpees. Yeah. H11 region. I haven't got a clue what that means. I'm just reading the write-up on it now on Stellarium. Azimuth, yeah. Galactic longitudes, supergalactic longitude, latitude, longitudes, mean side rail time, blah blah blah, elliptic. Wow. Don't know where all these words come from. I don't know. Someone swallowed a nice posh book. Yeah. It's locking in now. We should start and get some pictures in a minute. And that makes you all impatient. Yeah, let's get that one on this telly then. It's called what did we say it's called again? Deep space, blah blah blah. Then spot on. Discord. There you go. I'll set my Discord up. Discord. There you go. Sorry about this. Discord. Discord. Read all about it. Discord. Daniel Healy, who's on. Yeah, Pelican. Well, we've got 8 shots in. I'm not picking much up at the minute. Not much hydrogen going on. Sorry, I'm just on this Discord server, which is basically just people talking out to each other, and you can look at what streams they've got up and going and blah blah blah, you know. So anyway, shows your rig. I like that one. Admin on Astro, sharing the screen. Astro Nerds. Where's Astro Biscuit? Oh, he's not on. Pet Flamingo. Yeah, so right. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, I'm just trying to pick up some hydrogen, aren't we, on this 11 shots in. 12 shots in. I can see some redness coming on here, but it's not much actually, to be honest with you. Just moving the screen again here. Yeah, yeah, it's starting to come. 14 shots. I can start to see hydrogen forming now. Just have to wait on this one. But this nebula up here, this Pelican Nebula, according to this, is quite strong. It's quite strong in the Stellarium program, but on the Stellina it's a bit weak at the minute. But we've only been at it 15 shots in, so we'll just have to wait to see what happens in a couple of minutes. If it's not going to be much, I'll get rid of it and try something else. Hang on a minute, just been doing a bit of building. There's a bit of dust knocking about. Not good. Don't need dust on your pictures. It's called noise. Right. Yeah, I'm starting to see something. Yeah, 2 minutes 40. So just trying to have a look at this Astro Biscuit. I don't think he's online. Pet flamingo, what's all that about? Show your setup. Right, I'm going to get rid of that. It's sidetracking me. Right, okay, yeah. I really can't actually see any much of hydrogen coming in, but let's just mess around with the screen for a second. Let's take that there like that. Save it to the photos. Like, let's just get the hydrogen gas coming off here. Ah, there you go. See, it is in there, but I'm not going to save that just yet. I'm going to build some more on it. I'm going to build some more on it before. So, but these big stars here are ace, aren't they? The outside of it, they're great. And there's the North America. I done the North America last week on the first of our good days, and that was really nice. That was. But you can put some manual. Someone's saying you can put manual coordinates in here and pick up all kinds of stuff. So we'll have to get into the software. I'll have to get into the software and see what it's doing. You know, learn how to use it properly. Yeah, even on my phone, it's not actually picking many gas clouds up at the minute. So let's just have a mess on my phone. It's much better set up the phone. Yeah, I can start to see it now on the phone. Have a mess with the hydrogen setting on it. So 24 shots, 4 minutes. Well, you're supposed to give these things like stupid amount of time. I think it's 30 minutes a batch, which is about 180 shots, isn't it? So 180 odd shots. So let's get back over to Stellarium here. Right, Northern Coal Slack, nice one. See, with this being f5, focal length f5, it's actually zooming into a bit rather than a wide field. So I've done the crescent the other day because that's a tiny one. What's this one here? It's in a cluster. Well, it doesn't say which. See, what's that cluster here? That's nice, isn't it? HIP 98465. I mean, where did he get that name from? Out of a lucky bag. Right, here's our coming on to the south here. There you go. Here's our Milky Way galaxy here that we're in. See it going over here, arching over towards the left. So what's that M39 all about? Let's have a little look at that. That's just a cluster as well, isn't it? What's this one here by Deneb? Oh, North American. Yeah, we've done that one. There's our Pelican that we're at now. As you can see, it is building up. It's building up. So, you know, it's getting there. Now let's just zoom out a little bit and come down towards where I live down here. My view's about there, so the Milky Way galaxy slightly to my left here. I want Orion and all that, but it's all in the north sky. Let's have a look here. Get rid of that, sorry, wrong one. Orion. Orion. Orion, see, it's down over here, look. No good. Orion's the Andromeda. That doesn't come out very well either, that one. I don't know why. I mean, it's such a big galaxy, that one. That doesn't come out well. But our one's got, what, 29 shots on it. It's getting there slowly. You can start seeing all the hydrogen back here now. Yeah. Yeah, Andromeda and M10 above it there. What's M10 all about? That's only a little galaxy as well, isn't it? And they are galaxies that you can't eat, these are. Right, southeast Saturn. Right, what I want to do, I'm getting a bit fed up with this Pelican Nebula because it's not showing much. It is a massive hydrogen gas cloud here, but I don't think it's going to be too fantastic unless we leave it for the full 30 minutes. And I don't want to waste this time I've got really, so I want to save it there onto my phone. Do a bit of that. Right, and then I'm going to stop that, which is a shame, but we've got plenty of time to do it another time. And I'm going to go to, I'm going to quick look at Saturn while it's getting up a bit. Sorry, get it, close that. We want to look at solar system and we go for Saturn. Do that, and it should swing round to the right. There you go, moving round, and it should be a bit higher now. That's it, it should be able to get it by now. Saturn live. Saturn live. Let's see what happens with Saturn. I'm just going to go for a quick drink. Be back in the Moskies. Oh, there you go. Here you go. There you go. Oh. Oh. Here we go. On the way. Go on the way. Oh. Thought I'd clean him up. Oh, my God. Oh, observations failed. 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 Oh, observations failed Never mind. Never mind. Observation failed. Must be too low in the sky for me just yet. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry, just had to go and have a pee and get some drinks and do that kind of stuff and stuff like that, you know. Right. Okay. Okay, search for the target. Try Jupiter again. There we go. Try Jupiter. Might get it if we're lucky. Still a bit low. Don't we can hear anything. I've got a fan on, sorry. Yeah, just pointed it at Jupiter because Saturn was a bit too low as well, so I'm just having a gamble here. They are a bit low in the sky, but see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Checking. If it says tracking, it should have locked in, but if it takes too long, we're not going to get it. Not high enough in the sky. I'm not sure if the moon sometime this month is in conjunction with Saturn and Jupiter or something. I remember reading the other day. I say it's just pointing at a Jupiter at the minute. I'll get it up on the stellarium. And there she is. That's only the animation. I think it's having trouble with Jupiter at the minute. I'll just say it's still a bit low. Oh, it's tracking something. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn that fan back on me. It's about 3 million degrees in here. If you hear a bit of wind, it's only my fan. It's saying it's tracking, but let's see what it comes up with. It'll either fail or pop in with something. Come on, baby, light my fire. There we go. There we go. Let's see what pops up on my phone. There she is. It's a bit hazy colour. It's really bad tonight down there low. Oh, look at the state of that. Can't even see the rings on it tonight. It's still low in the sky, that's the problem. You know, it's still low in the sky, so I'll have to wait till later on till it clears up and climbs up a bit. Yeah. Oh, it's normally loads better than that. Normally loads better than that. What's this one here? That is not a galaxy, is it? Too far away. Jupiter. That's a shame. I think Saturn's going to be the same. Let's try and find something else. Barnard's Galaxy. Let's have a look at Barnard's. Yeah, that's just a bright cluster with some hydrogen clusters in between it. Little gem. What's a little gem nebula like? Oh, should we try the little gem? That's moving quite quick. Okay, let's get rid of Jupiter, because that's crap. No disrespect to Jupiter. So what we'll do, get shot of Jupiter, and we'll try that little gem. Never done that one before. It's only just up from Jupiter to the right. So we'll have a look at that as soon as I get this crap sorted. There you go. Little gem, eh? Little gem. Little jewel box, little dumbbell. Now what's a little gem? NGC 6818. Let's try that one. NGC 6818. Open cluster. That's not it, that's not what I asked for. NGC. Green Mars. Try Green Mars. Green Mars. Planet Mars. No. Well, it's not coming out with any of them, is it? What's going on? Little Gem Nebula, or the Green Mars Nebula, or PK blah blah blah. Planetary Nebula. Nebula. Try Blinking Nebula. Ring Nebula Crescent. It says them all here, but Cosmic, Elephant, Cocoon, Veil, Dumbbell, Veil, Wizard Nebula, Bowtie, Bubble, Blue Flash, Blue Snowball, Ghosts, Pac-Man Nebula, Fishhead, Owl Nebula, Soul, Little Dumbbell Nebula, Eagle Nebula, we've done all them, Omega, yes, Red Spider, Saturn Nebula, Lagoon Nebula, California Nebula, Lobster, Cat's Paw, Helix. Yeah, can't get all the rest of them, they're all in red. Yeah, so let's try a Cat's Eye. Whereabouts is it? 69. Cat's Eye, look at Stellarium. We're looking at Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye, no. Not coming on the Cat's Eye. Cat, Pelican. Cat. Cat's Eye Nebula, there it is. I was trying it in uppercase. Right, let's have a look at Cat's Eye Nebula. Whereabouts in the sky is it? Whereabouts is that? Northwest? Northwest. Well, it's high in the sky, so let's try Cat's Eye Nebula. Restricted Stellina current control by... Okay. Not in control? What do you mean not in control? Don't be stupid. What do you mean not in control? You're not in control. Release control. That's good. Take control, there you go. I don't want the Ring Nebula, do I? But I want Cat's Eye. I just told her to do Cat's Eye, didn't I? Cat's Eye Nebula. Cat's Eye Nebula. Start. Request failed. Pointing at anything. Search. Cat's Eye Nebula. Oh, here we go. It's talking to it now. Pointing at target. Yeah, they had some lovely pictures of the moon before. Wow, that was well impressed. Cat's Eye Nebula. What's so fantastic about that? Let's have a look at it on Stellarium. What's it look like? Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Wow, that looks nice there. Cat's Eye Nebula. Let's see if it'll pick up that little baby. Tracking. That was quick to track that one. The Cat's Eye. Meow. Sunflower Nebula. Or the Snail Nebula. It's got a few names, this one. Planetary. Yeah, I think Stellina. I think the software is gonna be whacked up shortly. I've got a feeling, so they can pump out more units. And they need, as I said, they need to get it to Windows as well, really, so a lot of people can share it all over the world, no problem, and blah blah blah, you know. But I think it's really going to take off. Excuse me. I think it's going to take off over the next few years. This bigger scopes, bigger apertures, longer focal lengths, and blah blah blah, or shorter focal lengths to make it wide angle, you know. So you never know. But the software is there for us to do it now. You know, we've got some great programmers in the world now that can do all this kind of stuff. So I think things are going to open up over the next few years. Right. Oh, I don't know what we're looking at yet. Whether it's that big one in there, or I think it's the pink one in the middle. How far is it away, the Cat's Eye Nebula? Two shots. 3 shots. See what we're looking at on the old phone here. Oh, I can see it, yeah, when I zoom in. Let's see how far away this is. How far is the Cat's Eye Nebula? It's giving me the Star Wars thing, parsecs. What's that in real money? Let's have a look here. It is exactly. Get out of the way. Planetary. (3,264 light years away. It's 23,000. It's not a very big one, is it? 10 shots. What's that big star next to it? Unless that can't be it, can it? Let's have a look at the Stellarium. I think that's that big star there. What's that big star called? It's got a high magnitude. It just says type star. Cat's eye. So that must be that big star. Very nice. Look how fast it's moving. Fantastic. There's loads of hydrogen gas in here as well. Yeah, it's 15 shots so far. It's very tiny, but you know, if it's very tiny, we can't do nothing about that, can we? What I've done on my phone is I've zoomed it up on my phone just to see it, you know, and it's full of colour, but as I say, it's very tiny. We need to go to Hubble. Yeah, that's nice. Go to friggin' Hubble, eh? Hubble, turn it round. Yeah, 16 shots. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. So what I want to do again here is stab at it, take some shots, and then save it on the phone. In that stage, because it's a bit poor. Really, I'm not really thrilled about that one, but it's still got the blinking nebula, cat's eye ring nebula. Right. See, the problem is, what's the Pelican? We tried the Pelican, haven't we? The Iris Nebula. Let's have a look at that one. The Iris. Let's have a look on here. Iris Nebula. There we go. Whereabouts is that? That's a blue one as well. Whereabouts is that? Oh, it's up in the east. Northeast. Little scorpion cluster. Yeah, the Iris Nebula. Yeah. Let's have a zoom in on that one. Looks like a pair of eyes. And blue. I've not received anything in blue yet. I think I'm not sure what's blue. I know it's cobalt and all that, but I don't know what kind of gases are blue. Well, again, it's tracking, and it's up in the sky nice and high, so should give us our light tunnel in a minute, as I call it, the light tunnel. Midnight. Here we go, there's the light tunnel. There you go. Yeah, we just changed from the Cat Nebula, which is a bit underwhelming. Cat's eye, very tiny, but colours in it. You know, you can see colours in it. So we've gone over now to the Iris Nebula. So it'll say in a minute on top of here anyway when it gathers all its light in for its tracking. It's tracking and gathering a bit of light for the first photo. So that's what it comes out with. I'm not expecting much because it's only tiny. It's only tiny, this one. The Iris Nebula. Alright, mate. Oh. Well, it's got the two dots. I think they're the two dots, the two stars. We'll just have to see if anything gathers around here. That's calling it the Tulip Nebula. Tulip Nebula. Is it a tulip? It doesn't say tulip on the... We'll see what it comes out like. But I don't think it's got a blue filter on this one. Right, 4 shots so far. 5 shots. Yeah, that's a bit weird, that. Yeah. This has got some kind of hydrogen coming up round it. 6 shots, 1 minute. I thought it was the Iris Nebula, but it's calling it the Tulip Nebula. Get your tulips around that one. I don't think it's the same one as what we're looking at. Now let's just go back. Sorry about this. I'm just going to end that session there because I don't think it's the right one that I was looking at. Tulip Nebula, see? I wanted the Iris Nebula. That one. Start observation. Now it's twisting in the right direction. There you go. I must have pressed the wrong button. Forgive me. Oh, merciful ones. Yeah. There you go. Now it's pointing to the north where I thought it was. Excuse me, just opening the tinny. There you go. That's pointing in the right direction now. High in the north sky. Not collected to stale area, mate. Don't worry, I'll come back in a minute. Oh, it hasn't, it's dropped its connection. That's weird. It hasn't on my phone. No, it's dropped its connection. Off the big telly. It's still on my phone, alright, which is not good for you people. So what I'll do, it's actually, it's not showing the Wi-Fi signal coming out the garden on the main screen here, but my phone's still connected to it okay. So what I'm going to do now is end this session. Thank you for watching. I'll put all the rest, I want to stay on the phone, so I'm going to put all my data, all my pictures and everything on my Facebook page. And if anyone doesn't know where it is, it's Night Sky, all uppercase with a space in the Night Sky, space in between. Night Sky, 2 words, all uppercase. Have a look, check them out on there. Alright then.